Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine the Buffet Witch, but you already knew that because we've got our two-tone brows on. Today I decided to do more of an ombre brow. Less ombre because it's not like three colors, it's just kind of blocked off. But we've got green and brown brows today. I thought it would be fun to kind of have the last of the Spotlight Shorties be a little funky, okay? So, starting with the full face of makeup, we've got everything on. Eyes are primed with the Juvia's Place Eye Prep I Prime Shade 2, and we do have our Tres Leche I Am palette ready to go. Let's jump in. I kind of think I know what I want to do today. Little Bear's doing his thing, whatever. Let's get started. I think I want to attempt a smoky eye, a dark black smoky eye, and then we're going to put a multi-chrome on top of that. So I want to show you how I do my smoky eyes. I think a black smoky eye can be very intimidating to people. They're not hard, okay? Really, you just gotta not be afraid of the depth. I think a lot of people, especially people with light skin, are just really worried about darkness. And it's like, it's not that bad, come on now. So, I'm gonna start with the black shade, and I'm gonna do one eye and then I'll do the other one and come back to. I'm gonna do my right eye because I feel like that's the easiest eye for me to do. Taking the black, I'm gonna focus that black right at the base of the lashes. That's where I want the most depth, okay? And I'm gonna bring that up to the center and on the ball of the eye. I'm gonna leave this part and this part kind of empty because we do want to have a little bit of wiggle room to diffuse and blend. But I want the base of my lash line to be the darkest point, okay? So I'm gonna take that in just a touch. Take it out just a touch. Pull that up, okay? And now I'm gonna go in with the brown shade. I'm gonna use this shade actually. No, ooh, let's use this shade here, Bella. Kind of a tan, all right? And now you just blend. I'm gonna pop that right on top of where the black is here, okay? And we're just gonna bring that black slowly up to where we want it. I'm gonna bring it to the sides of the eye, bring it to the outside of the eye. And I think a smoky eye, a black smoky eye like this, is really just about patience. Just slowly letting the smoke rise, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I really enjoy making it, and I feel like it's probably one of my most favorite series that I created. Next to this would be the Fighting the FOMO. It's really fun. But these spotlights just kind of help me use these products that I really, really love. I just don't typically make a lot of time for them. So this way I can focus on them, but I don't have to focus on them so long, like the way I do my one palette 10 looks. That takes a lot of time, and I gotta really enjoy the palette to do 10 looks with it, like in rapid succession, because usually when I'm doing my one palette 10 look, I'm doing that as the only eyeshadow content, and then I'm maybe doing like lip swatches and things like that. So these spotlights let me play with beloved items, but don't really lock me into it, So you can see that we've kind of diffused that, we've calmed it down, it doesn't look too crazy, and because I like the depth, I am going to bring that depth and that deep dark blackness up even further because I want more. But I do want it to fade out about here. So again, black smoky eyes are really just about a gradual fade, They're not scary. You can start with brown too. So, but I like a nice black smoky eye. Okay. Beautiful. And very easy, okay? So on camera, I'm seeing a little bit of gappage in the opacity, like right there, right here. So we're just going to make sure the ashes are really where we need them to be, yeah? Okay. Okay, now right out on this side, I'm going to take a little bit more warmth. We're going to go here, kind of this orangey pumpkin-y shade to match my shirt. And we're going to sharpen this out here so that it doesn't just turn into a blob, you know? So I'm using that shade to cut off. Children are ridiculous, right? There we go. So I'm using that pumpkin-y shade to cut off the smoke and give it a little bit of shape. All right, I like that. Moving on, what did I pick? Which one did I use, or do I want to use? Sunset? Yeah. Stick her next to Sheba because she is my fave. On the finger, and we're just gonna tap her right on the ball of the eye. Beautiful. Okay, going back in with my black, we are going to touch up those edges. Oh, I just love the way multi-chromes look on black bases. Ooh, that is so pretty. And you know, we don't really have to do much more than that. Just taking my finger, I'm just gonna tap once into the shade because I just want to bring a touch of it, kind of like a very soft wash of it on the fade of that smoky eye. Okay, and I'm gonna take that same black brush, just tap off the excess a little bit without going into the eyeshadow. I'm gonna smudge this on the lower lash line because there's plenty of eyeshadow on it. And then taking the other brush, going back into that kind of pumpkin-y shade, tap it off and blend. Pretty. See, it doesn't have to be scary. I also had pulled out Jade, but it's the last hurrah. We're gonna stick to Sunset. This is the one I want to use, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna take a small like pencil brush or like more pointy brush, and we're gonna smudge that on the center. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, do the other eye, pop on some mascara, and we'll do a lip together because I had a few different lips on. I just couldn't make up my mind, so be right back. Okay, we're back, and I took a little bit of Jade and put that on the inner corner, and I think that is stunning. So I pulled out a few of the Kaleidos lip clays, and I was thinking about doing Queen of the Night, which I believe is the deepest purple. Yeah, because there's another purple called Siren, but it's more like purple, you know, and this one is more like, I don't know, eggplant. Y'all, look. So let's try Queen of the Night. What do you think? Okay, so that's Queen of the Night. Let's try on Siren, and let's also Scorpion fruit is black. No. Okay, so Queen of the Night. Let's try Siren, and we'll also try Dahlia. Okay, back in a jiff. Okay, that is Siren. No, that's not right either. Let's try, who I say? Let's try Dahlia, red. Okay, this is kind of giving me Christmas, but the red does feel good. So let's just keep this one on, all right? So Dahlia for the win. This is a beautiful look. I really enjoy the eye. I love the way these colors are shifting on the black base. It's just extremely satisfying. Do you see what I mean? Like, multichromes are gorgeous, and that's a given. But there's something about them being on super dark bases that just, I don't know, it just makes it look so much more interesting to me. I love it. And I honestly, like, I love black eyeshadow, but I feel like I've been using it ever since I started my Spotlight series. Now I have a whole new appreciation for black eyeshadow, deeper outer V's, deeper base shimmers. Like, it's a good sign. But yeah, we are finished. We are finished. These are amazing products. Again, if this is your first time seeing me and first time seeing my Spotlight series, we're talking about these shade shifters from LA Girl. These launched, I want to say 2023, and they are absolutely beautiful. Let me get the other two for you. Okay, so again, I'm doing swatches all of a sudden. Who am I? So we've got Aura, we've got Topaz. Why is that very simple word so tricky for me? Topaz. It doesn't sound right. Is that how you say it? Anyways, and then we've got the color Jade. That's what I have on my inner corner. And then, of course, my favorite shade, which is Sunset. Now, I think I'm going to give you a few extras with this series for these products, because not only are there the eyeshadow versions, so we've got Aura, Topaz, Jade, and Sunset. And not only do we have the eyeshadow versions, I don't know how to show multi-chromes, so y'all just, you know. These also come in liquid shadow form. Why don't you give me a second and I will go grab the liquid shadows for you, okay? Okay, so these are the liquid shadow versions. And again, they do coincide with each other. So I want to say Matrix is the one that goes with Aura. And I only say that because it's kind of hard to see. Okay, that's with Jade, that's with Sunset. Okay, so yeah. This one in the shade Matrix must coincide with Aura. This shade, which is called Tinsel, coincides with Topaz. The shade Prism coincides with Jade. And the shade Druzy coincides with Sunset. Now, I don't plan to do a Spotlight series of 4 or 5 videos with these, but I will start using them, because these are a bit more tricky to use than the eyeshadow version. That's kind of a given. And it's because, like most liquid shadows, they have the tendency to be sheer. And it has a tendency to grip and grab and gather if you apply too much, or if you go back to add another layer. It's something you really want to wait until it's dry before you add the next layer. But if I remember correctly, when I initially did looks with these on my Instagram, it did end up feeling kind of heavy and making the eyelid look a little crepey. So now that I've been trying liquid shadows a bit differently and prepping my eye a little bit differently, we might have a slightly better time with them, but I'm not positive. But those are the corresponding shades for these shade shifters. I still really enjoy the eyeshadow version over these, but I do enjoy having these because I was like, well, you know, if I really like these, but I don't want to pan them right away, I can use these in a pinch if I really need to. And also I thought, you know, if I don't enjoy these on the eyes, we could always use them on the lips, right? Why not? I like to use my products for whatever I want. So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. It's been me, Jasmine the Buffet Witch, but you already know that because you're well versed with the Spotlight series. I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon. But until then, drink some waters, take good care of yourself, and we'll talk later. Bye.